Oh, hi everybody. Just wanted to make my first screencast with webcam with a nice piece of free software, only up to 10 minutes a time, called Active Presenter. You can buy it, I think it's about $50 if you want to do more than 10-minute recordings, and it's got a full video editor with it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the website we're looking at right now, RyanThomasSpeaks.com. When I first found Ryan Thomas on YouTube, his mission, the first thing I found was my dad was ambushed. They ambushed my dad, which was the video that got me. It's about, he's a child of parental alienation, and his mum kind of sabotaged his relationship with his dad, who was separated and whose visits got messed up, and he was actually made to hate his dad for years. And many years later got back together with his dad and had what he calls the light bulb moment, where he realized he'd been completely duped. I myself am a child of parental alienation. I mean, my dad told me loads of truths and lies to pit me against my mother. In English we say pitting somebody against somebody, causing you to hate somebody. And my mum did the same. So basically they slagged each other off. And with whichever parent I was living with at the moment, of course, you're scared of retribution, so you always agree and join in with the gang you happen to be living with. And so when I lived with Mum, I used to laugh and clap when my mum made things against my dad, and she caused me to disrespect my dad, and vice versa. My light bulb moment, there's a difference between me and this Ryan Thomas fellow I'm going to talk about shortly, is that I'm telling you this for free, which he does on YouTube too, but the thing is, his videos on YouTube are lures to draw you to his website, which is here, Ryan Thomas, about courses, coaching, speaking, videos, books, contact results. He'll never answer you. I signed up to his, I mean, this is complete marketing. It's like Eckhart Tolle's website. There's $1 million gone into this. You can see this whiteboard here on his Ryan Thomas poster. This is real corporate planned marketing. Featured course and program, $1 trial. It's not expensive. It's to get you locked in there. All this stuff, how to write a message to your child. Some of it's helpful. A lot of the stuff he says on YouTube, if you're a parent, an alienated parent, or a child of parental alienation, is useful stuff. But what's sick is that the guy has made himself a corporate business out of it, and a public personality, and that was the intent from the beginning. But what he's going for, his prices are not expensive, but what he's going for is mass subscription. And my emails are getting real pro-marketing emails from his website all the time. And we're talking about alienated families. This is a human rights and a social rights and a social problem. And we've got people here who actually have good information, but they're making a profession out of it. I made a profession out writing about the things I know about. But the things I know about, they're not human rights issues or human suffering issues. They're to do with magic and amulets and stuff. And anything I write about Buddhism, I do not take money for, or anything that is path to truth, or anything for the alleviation of suffering, I do not take money for. But this guy does. And so it's a real con. Ryan Thomas, from alienated child to reunited son. It would be a beautiful story. It would be very nice. Let's hear who he is.
And I am a child of parental alienation who discovered the manipulation I was under and reunited with my dad after decades apart. Now I'm using my experiences to give a...
I mean, you could see the director telling them, hug each other now for the camera. I mean, this is all marketed. This is a marketed, professionally made video.
Behind the scenes look at
These people don't make these videos for free to help people. They do it to market themselves, unfortunately.
how parental alienation works from a child's point of view, to give you an understanding of why it's so powerful and so effective. And I'm also using this insider knowledge to help alienated parents.
Oh, it's insider knowledge, yeah? I'm a child of parental alienation, fuckface. I don't need any insider knowledge. I already know how an alienated child feels. And if anybody else has an alienated child experience and wants to talk to me about it, I'll share all the information for free, not like you, flat face. You take your flat cap off and stop hiding your face, because you're a fake. You might be a child of parental alienation, but you just realize it's a good thing that you can market, and you're making money out of it, and you should be doing it for free. You should write your book and sell your book. It's okay. But the way you're marketing yourself is absolutely disgusting. You're preying on victims of parental alienation. In another episode, I'll show you lots of other websites who are preying on victims of parental child abduction. And I'll show you one website of somebody who isn't preying on them, but is actually helping them. But this one was about Ryan Thomas Speaks, child of parental alienation, yeah, who actually has some good info, but unfortunately has decided to make an industry out of it and charge people who are looking for solutions money to tell them what they have to do. Now I just have to say, Ryan, you should be fucking ashamed of yourself. You should put a donation button on there, but you shouldn't be marketing the way you are. And you've definitely got a marketing company doing all of this for you, your website. You can afford to pay somebody to do your website and back up your databases and make your promotional videos and run your channel for you and whatever, man. And it's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. So any parents or alienated children who find ryanspeaks.com, look at his free videos, get the good info, but don't subscribe to him and don't pay him any money, because he doesn't deserve money for sharing info to alleviate the suffering of living sentient beings. That's info that should be freely available to everybody. Ryan Thomas speaks for money. He doesn't speak for free. That's Sir John Spencer with my first real webcam screencast. I hope you liked it, and I personally denounce this Ryan Thomas Speaks from alienated child to reunited son. My son was alienated, he's not anymore, and we get to see each other, and I fix it myself. One of the things Ryan said actually helped me on his free videos, so he's got some good stuff to say. I won't knock him on that, but the fact he's monetizing it in the way he is shameful. So anyway, and by the way, if anybody really is experiencing parental alienation and how to get around it, want to talk to me about it, please do. PM me on Facebook or something. And so, just to finish off, you can see that as I went further into his website, into one of the very many products available on his website, we can see here Parental Alienation Explained, which is selling for a total of $397. 3-module online video course over 25 lessons. So it's him talking on video to you for $397. If you're an alienated child or an alienated parent, you can't go to the social services to get some advice and support, but what you can do is pay $397 for this, and maybe similar prices for another 50 other products that Ryan Thomas has got, who is selling through mykajabi.com from his... Oh, he's using mykajabi.com. He doesn't even use his own .com, you see. And so, you know, parental explained, it's nearly $400. Learn more. That's always a frightening thing to hear. Some water for me. Help.
Ryan Thomas, author of The Alienated Mind and founder of the Reconnect Formula, and as an alienated child who reunited, I teach parents strategies to get on the path of reuniting with their children. Let me ask you, as an alienated parent, have you ever found yourself dreading the holidays because of...
Let me ask you, how did you set up that scene? How much did it cost you? Yeah, and how much money are you making so that you can pay for that really big poster print in the background, that big bag with the number 14 on it, which doesn't seem to have much to do with anything, and rent that floor space, put on your suit, get some makeup on, and pay somebody to make this video? And why are you doing that if you're trying to help people? Why are you investing in it?
The stress and conflict that it brings? Does the thought of being rejected during important milestones literally hurt your heart? And has your self-worth been crushed by being cut out of important events in your child's life? Well, look, I think you'll agree that it is so painful to watch everybody else celebrate.
I think we'll agree that you're stood there marketing a product that costs $79. And this is a typical ClickBank, very long page giving you lists that each one of these points drags you further and further in, all for just $79. I think you could spend $100,000 on this website as an individual trying to find out about parental alienation, and by the time you're finished, you'll be just as fucked up as you were before. Really, absolutely disgusting, Ryan Thomas. You are social science victim predator, and you're charging $400 for digital media that should be costing like $10 each. Absolutely disgusting. Well, anyway, if there is a hell, maybe you'll find out what it's like. As for me, that's me done with you, bud.